Okay, welcome to today's Studio Army Review, where I'm going into the Lords of War. Well, one of the Lords of War anyway. This is my Exodite Knight. It counts as a Wraith Knight. So this is the House Clan, which comes out of the Elder Codex, Exodite Knight. In my conversion video, I talk a little bit more about how I came up and how I actually accomplished the look and why I did it. But we'll talk today, right in this video, more about how I came to make the Wraith Knight equivalent to the Exodite Knight. Ever since I noticed in Epic, the game Epic, which I never played, but because I got to know this so late, but I noticed that they had this thing called an Exodite Knight, which in the fluff would be used to battle the Imperial Knights. And so, just really I want to kind of quickly show you some of the examples. These are, hopefully this comes out well on the screen. So I know it's a little blue. Okay, but the bottom two are towering destroyers. Oh no, sorry. All these five are variations of the Fire Gale, and you can see that it's a long-legged, finned or winged Exodite Knight with the guns. This one's a little bit shorter, no wing. There's a lot of variety in the types of there, and so I struggled to figure out how I would make this work. And at the time, the Wraith Knight was just a monstrous creature. It did not make any sense whatsoever. They're extremely fragile, could easily be taken out by a knight. And these things are supposed to go toe-to-toe with a knight. So I thought, okay. When the new Allied Matrix came out for 6th edition, I saw the Eldar and the humans, the Imperium, could be, allies of convenience. So, okay. So that means I could make this be counts as a Imperial Knight. It has a strong gun, has a sword, D-weapon sword. I just had to change the look. Now the problem is there are no Eldar weapons with large blast, strength 8 AP3, 2-shot. There are no Eldar weapons with large blast, strength 36-inch, strength 8, AP1 Melta. And there are no 4-6 weapons either, strength 4, AP6 with no special abilities. So the weapons didn't match real well. But then again, none of the weapons that were in the Exodite Knight Epic game really matched. They were all pulse lances and laser lances or stuff like that. A whole bunch of different kind of equipment that's not in the current codexes for the Eldar. So I thought, well, I could get away with it. So I basically took, at the time there were only 2 Imperial Knights, and kind of figured, okay, I can use those. Either one, really. I'd have to make a brand new cannon that would represent either the 2 guns that the Imperial Knight would carry, but it already had a really cool large sword that could be a D-weapon. So I didn't have to go very far there. But then the Forge World came out with their new knights, the taller ones, the Castigators and Lancers and all those kind of cool ones. And I really liked the Lancer. It's initiative 5. Strikes before. It's meant for close combat. In fact, the enemy has to subtract 1 from 2 hits in close combat. It doesn't change their ballistic skill or weapon skill. It actually subtracts 1 from the die roll. So, man, that's a perfect way to do it. That's actually why I originally built the original spear or lance. So I thought that worked out pretty well. So I went ahead and I made up all the fluff for the different kind of Forge World Knights and the 2 regular Knights and figured out what would they equate to. In the Epic game and in the fluff, there's Towering Destroyers and Bright Stallions or something like that. I forget what they're called. But those are those are designed a little bit differently. Matter of fact, the Towering Destroyer is short, stocky, and has extra weapons, large weapons, not little small lasers or anything. They have, I believe it's two actual large cannons, and then 2 close combat weapons, which of course the Knight didn't have. So I figured this would be best. The best thing I can come up with is kind of like the Fire Gale approach, and make that be like the Lancer, or Castigator, one of the 2 of those. So anyway, I started down that path, and lo and behold, the new edition comes out for Eldar, and there it is. It's now a Lord of War, the Wraith Knight, and it's a gargantuan creature. All of a sudden, it can go toe-to-toe with a Imperial Knight. So no more need for counts as Imperial Knights. I could just go straight on with this. So I'm actually very pleased with the way this kind of progressed. The Exodite Knight is a very large walker, a mini Titan, if you will, even in the fluff, and it's designed to go toe-to-toe with an Imperial Knight. It was used by the Maiden Worlds, the Exodites, to defend their homesteads from Imperial attack and try to take back the regions that they invaded. So it features very, very prominently in the fluff for the Exodites. So that's one of the reasons I really was glad to see it finally have a representation in the Codex that I could use. So my next challenge is to make a version like this one's patterned after the Fire Gale. The next one I'm going to build is going to be patterned after the Towering Destroyer. So I'm going to be a little shorter, a little stockier. I have to do some work on those legs and change the head so I can have the cannons coming off the headpiece. But I think that's going to be a lot of fun when I finally do get to that project. So Wraith Knight makes an excellent Exodite Knight now that it's a gargantuan creature. So wanted to hopefully, if you want to take a look at more, how did I make this model, go into my playlists under Conversion Corner, and you can find it right there. Hope this kind of gave you a good idea of how the Exodite Knight came to be in my list, how it fits, and how the Wraith Knight was interpreted for use in my Exodite list. Share, like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.